Thank you for stopping back in. Today I'm going to talk about Ogiuwu, the God of Death for the Edo people of what is now Benin in West Africa. This is a deity associated with death, judgment, and retribution, something that's going to be very important about this deity. He stands as the unyielding force within the Edo pantheon, embodying the inevitability of life's end. He is revered and feared in equal measure as he serves as the ultimate arbiter of mortality, ensuring the natural order of existence is maintained. His role transcends mere destruction. He is a custodian of the delicate balance between life and death, judging all who pass through his domain. His power is absolute and impartial. He does not seek chaos or vengeance, but administers death with a cold sense of duty. And for the Edo people, he represented not just an ending, but the transition, guiding souls into the afterlife while ensuring that no one, mortal or divine, escapes the reach of death. Now, he has a fascinating skill set for a deity, connected to some of the more common or primal forces of existence. Obviously, he is deeply aligned with dark force, something common for a deity of death, embodying the unseen and inevitable power of death. And just as dark energy drives the universe's expansion into the unknown, he governs the inescapable passage from life to the void. He can manifest dark energy to dissolve matter or erase events even from the memory of existence itself. He maintains a cosmic balance by keeping a check on creation. It preserves a delicate balance. He also has control over spiritual energy or soul force energy, as he is a guide and also one who evaluates the spiritual essence of the departed. He is a gatekeeper of reincarnation and spiritual evolution. He has a gaze that can pierce the veil of a soul, revealing its true nature and deeds, and he uses this to pass absolute judgment. He has absolute authority over the underworld, creating pathways for righteous souls and barriers for the corrupt. Now, part of his abilities also work in leveraging emotional energy. In this case, he is a master of fear, specifically the fear of death and the grief of the living, which amplify his influence in both the mortal and the spiritual realms. He can manipulate grief and fear, transforming them into a tangible force that weakens the living and bends souls to his specific will. And his mere presence exudes a aura of inevitability, a compelling respect and submission. Now, this deity also transcends time, and he can operate at the threshold of existence, existing simultaneously in the mortal realm and the underworld. He can freeze time at the moment of death, ensuring no soul escapes his grasp. He can perceive the echoes of past and glimpses of the future, reflecting death's omnipresence across all timelines. He also possesses a vibrational form of energy, and when ritually invoking Ogiuwu, they rely on chants and drum beats, which ties into his vibrational energies. These frequencies often bridge the physical and spiritual realms, which amplifies his power. He weaponizes vibrations to weaken his enemies or to open portals to other dimensions. And he has what is called the voice of finality. His voice resonates with a low frequency vibration capable of silencing spirits and dispelling defiance. Truly a master, he is associated with the passage of time or wields a staff called the final passage, named the Okponri staff. It is said to be forged from the essence of dark force and souls, and he can use this as a conduit for his powers, severing the bond between life and death with a single swing. He is also, as I mentioned, a cosmic judge and a master of not only the underworld but also the ethereal realm as well. Now, as a god, he is said to be a cold, somewhat detached figure who operates without bias but without malice. His demeanor is often emotionless, embodying the inevitability of death itself. Unlike chaotic or vengeful deities, his actions are often deliberate and measured, reflecting his role as a keeper of the balance. He demands respect for the natural cycles he oversees, caring little for worship or offering. However, his authority is absolute, and even the most defiant spirits will ultimately bow to him. In terms of his symbolism, he's associated with black and deep purple colors, not uncommon again for a deity of the underworld. His sacred tool is again the Staff of Final Passage. His animal representation is the vulture, symbolizing the cycle of life and death. And his sacred plant is the ebony tree, a symbol of strength and permanence in the face of morality. He is invoked at ceremonies to honor ancestors and ensure the proper passage of souls. Offerings of koala nuts, palm wine, and black cloth are placed on sacred sites to appease him. Drums and chants create vibrations that bridge the mortal and spiritual realms, amplifying his presence. Ritual leaders who serve as intermediaries with Ogiuwu are respected and feared, and their proximity to death grants them unique insights into the divine cycle. This deity plays a very important role and operates with complete authority within that realm. If you have more to add to this deity from West Africa, please do so in the comment section. And as always, I ask if you enjoy these pieces of mythology, hit that like and subscribe.